You know about Chicago's deep dish and New York's Neapolitan, but when it comes to pizza, Jeff Glor shows us how the hippest variety may now be found in Detroit.
Right there. Oh, that's a beautiful pie.
It's a flipped version of the pizza you might know.
Dough, meat, cheese, and then sauce.
This is the red top.
And this gives us the distinction. The stripe on top there.
A red top with blue-collar roots.
Wow, look at those pies.
Here at Buddy's, Detroiters have been eating it their whole lives. For you, this is just pizza.
It's like being home.
According to legend, Buddy's was first a speakeasy. But in 1946, Gus Guerra made a pie here. He used tomato basil red sauce from Sicily, baked in square pans first used by auto workers to hold nuts, bolts, and car parts. That gives Detroit-style pizza an extra crunchy crust, in addition to that racy red top. Detroit-style pizza's been around for 70 years, 80 years, and still just hitting its traction.
Still hitting it, yeah. I think we still have pans that have been here for 80 years.
Oh, you've done it again, Wes.
Wes Pacula started as a dishwasher at Buddy's 41 years ago. Today, he's the vice president of operations.
You always hear about Chicago, you always hear about New York. I'm like, wait a second. We've got something to offer.
Detroit Pizza's big moment is a welcome development for famed food critic Sylvia Rector.
Everything here has been touched by the auto industry.
She says it only makes sense. Immigrants that rolled in to work on booming assembly lines also reworked food basics.
Everybody embraces everybody else's food because that's what you do with food. You know, it's a cultural currency that everybody understands.
The type of pizzas made in Detroit's Italian households inspired imitations. Little Caesars first commercialized square pies.
Pizza.
Now, suddenly, it's hip for pizza to hail from Detroit, including here in hip Central, Brooklyn, New York.
We're New Yorkers who accept and love all sorts of pizza.
You're inclusive.
We are inclusive pizza eaters.
Emily and Matt Highland own Emily, where they make a thin pie easily recognizable to fellow New Yorkers. Their next pizzeria, however, will be Detroit style. You're not from Detroit.
Never been there.
What is it about Detroit pizza that you think can be a hit in places other than Detroit?
I think pizza's pretty universal. It just sort of turned out that we really like this style of pizza. I mean, it just really spoke to us.
New Yorkers are very territorial about their pizza.
Yes, New Yorkers also really appreciate very high quality food products, and that's really above all what we're trying to make, whether it's square or round.
It is amazing to see these Great Lakes cities, right, that were written off years or decades ago, and now there's this hip quality to them that everybody wants to be a part of.
You know, this is a very resilient place. People, individuals, are working together and pulling themselves up by their bootstraps. It's sort of a ground-up resurrection of not just the city, but the food scene here.
Detroit is on the way back, thanks in part to a pizza that never left. For CBS This Morning, Jeff Glor, Detroit.
All right, and the verdict is?
It's really good.
I think another good reason to go to Detroit.
I'm such a sucker for good pizza. I love it.
Good things come from there.